The business world is in constant change, and your ability to manage that change in the marketplace, in regulations, in technology, will make all the difference between success and failure. Modeling brings value to today's business enterprise because it allows you to visualize, document, and understand the impact of change before it happens. If all you need to do is model a single data environment, implement the script, and leave it alone, we, the SAP Sybase Power Designer team, recommend that you find the most cost-effective technology available. However, we recognize that it's a very rare organization that can implement a single database and then leave it alone. Chances are your needs are more complex because business is more complex. In that case, SAP Sybase Power Designer software really is a terrific choice for you. Our link and sync technology is what makes SAP Sybase Power Designer different and better. Link and sync allows you to define the business processes, requirements, data, and underlying technology simultaneously. So now you can see how any change would impact your business, and you can react to that change more confidently and successfully. SAP Sybase Power Designer is an industry leader for data architecture, information architecture, and enterprise architecture. You may be wondering how all these things relate and fit together. Think of it like this. You know how you can get satellite images on the web and zoom in and look at your house? Imagine your house is a piece of data. In fact, all the houses in your neighborhood are different pieces of data, and the sidewalks and roads that connect them all together, this is like your data architecture. Now, let's zoom out one level. Here we see the major highways and see your neighborhood and how it fits in with other neighborhoods. This is like the information architecture of the enterprise. And if we zoom out one level more, we can see the general region. Here we see the major waterways, the airports, all the nearby towns, and the hills and valleys that separate everything. And this is like your enterprise architecture. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's zoom back in and talk about data architecture. SAP Sybase Power Designer has been a leader in the data modeling tools market since 2004. Our link and sync technology allows you to analyze, manipulate, and understand metadata. SAP Sybase Power Designer brings traditional business analysis together with industry-standard data modeling techniques. Truly separate conceptual, logical, and physical modeling is combined with specialized data warehouse modeling and data movement technologies. SAP Sybase Power Designer also offers open support for all leading business platforms and relational database management systems. Now let's zoom out one level and look at information architecture. Building on its solid data modeling functionalities, SAP Sybase Power Designer provides a model-driven approach to information architecture. This leads to more informed decision-making and a more agile business. Having data is good, but doesn't do you a whole lot of good if you don't know how to use it. Through metadata management, SAP Sybase Power Designer gives you the ability to zoom out and see the entire data model at once. Once you can see where it comes from, who owns it, and where it's stored, you can manage data better and ensure that it's more accurate and reliable. When you can trust your data, you can trust your business intelligence systems enough to make critical business decisions based on the data. At this information architecture level, SAP Sybase Power Designer also helps reduce the risks and costs associated with change. Link and sync technology gives you the means to be able to look before you leap. SAP Sybase Power Designer also helps you manage the change process itself, easing implementation of those changes. Now let's zoom out one more level and look at enterprise architecture. Whether or not you planned it, your business has an architecture. It's the way your business works. It's the combination of the strategy, people, process, data, and technology that make up your enterprise. Enterprise architecture is the art and science of capturing and defining your business, modeling it to achieve optimal results. Enterprise architecture assists with business agility, regulatory compliance, or whole business transformation. Now, you don't have to use any fancy tools to model enterprise architecture. You can use Microsoft Excel spreadsheets and sticky notes to capture your basic understanding. However, with tomorrow comes change, and with it, misplaced spreadsheets and lost sticky notes. Having the right tool like SAP Sybase Power Designer provides you with a central repository for managing your understanding of your business, allowing you to manage your business today as well as plan for the future. Most companies model different aspects of their business using incompatible, primitive tools with no strategy for how to integrate results to optimize the business. You don't have to use primitive tools anymore. Now you can keep everything in one place because we've integrated several standard modeling techniques together into SAP Sybase Power Designer. The link and sync technology in SAP Sybase Power Designer shares information among different models and allows you to capture the dependencies between them. SAP Sybase Power Designer actually shows you how various elements of your business depend on one another. This dependency capture is the biggest hurdle in developing a true and effective EA. Once you manage your enterprise architecture in SAP Sybase Power Designer, you can start looking for what-if scenarios, or for bottlenecks, or you can explore ways to transform your business. Ultimately, when you use SAP Sybase Power Designer to model your enterprise architecture as a strategic tool, you can stop responding to change and start shaping business strategy by creating change. SAP Sybase Power Designer supports data architecture, information architecture, and enterprise architecture. SAP Sybase Power Designer combines industry-standard modeling techniques together with a metadata repository and our unique link and sync technology. SAP Sybase Power Designer is a powerful tool that can take metadata and turn it into the knowledge you need to inform your business decisions.